Hey guys, welcome to our last week. We're going to finish up with 2 assignments that I'm going to count for this week and for next week. So for those of you who are behind, this is going to be really good news for you so that you can get caught up, making this a really nice, easy transition to finishing off the year. So your first assignment is going to be one easy A. All we're going to be doing is completing a Google form. What we're going to be doing is a summer reading program. And so I'm hoping everyone will get to participate in some shape, form, or fashion. But we need your vote. I've selected a few books that I thought everyone would actually enjoy. And so we need you guys to make a vote to choose one book that you 7th graders going on to 8th grade will actually enjoy reading together as a group. So all you'll have to do is click on that link and it'll take you here. And there's going to be a few selections. I have read most of these books. I've read Pride. It's actually one of my favorite books. I've read I Am Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. Not my favorite, but you might like it. I've read One of Us is Lying, which, my guys, this book is so dope. I would read it again. And there's actually a part 2. And then I have not read these 3, but they are online options, okay? So these are the books that you will choose. Please just choose one. Try to choose one. If you can't and you're like, I would probably do 2, you can click on 2. It totally lets you do that. But try not to click all of them. Try to just pick one that sticks out to you. That would help the most, okay? All you have to do is cast your vote, hit submit, and it will let me know that you voted, and that is all you have to do for that assignment. Easy, right? Again, all you're doing for this assignment is voting. Easy 100. All right. Your next assignment is going to actually require some actual work from you. Okay, so what you're going to do is go online, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And you're going to search for 3 books that you would be interested in reading on your own this summer. These books should be new and connect to your own personal interests. Who knows? The books that you guys choose may actually end up in our classroom library next year. Okay, so what you're going to need is the book title, the author, a short description of the book, and then why you were drawn to the book in the first place. Why did you pick that one? I want to show you guys what my summer reading list is. I only picked 6 books here to show you, but I actually bought 10 books already that are sitting on my shelf waiting for me to read, and I'm really excited about it. I always have a few books that I read every summer, and this summer I'm taking it up a notch, and I'm doing 10 books this summer, so I'm really excited about it. So here's my list. So We Want Our Bodies Back is a book of poems by Jessica Care Moore. And I chose this book because as soon as I saw the cover, I was just like, okay, this is my book. But it's a book about different experiences that Black women have. And so I wanted to not only maybe connect with my own, but learn about other people's experiences and maybe even use this in our class next year. Pet, which is actually one of the options in your summer reading form that you guys vote for. It is sitting on my dresser and I cannot wait to read it. I love to read young adult novels because they're fun, they're interesting, and it also gives me some books to offer to you guys. If you're ever like, hey, Miss Ray, what's a good book? I can totally offer you one. So I usually do a few young adult novels in the summer, but not this summer. So this book is actually about a girl who has a monster come out of her mirror or something like that. And she basically has to try to kill it. It sounds really strange. I've never heard anything like this before, and I'm really interested in this book. Basically, just once I found out what the book was about, I wanted to read it. Hood Feminism by Mickey Kendall. I don't really know a lot about feminism, but I just know it has to do with women. And so when I saw hood feminism, I really just wanted to know more about it. And so could I possibly be a feminist? I don't know, because I have no idea what it's about. But I would like to know what the difference is in regards to feminism for white women and Black women. I would just like to know more. Stamped is a book that I've heard rave reviews about. I actually let my husband read it first, and he has been asking me every day, babe, have you read it? And I said, no, not yet. It's not. I have to go in order. But it's just a book about African American history, about anti-racist culture. And I just like to make myself aware. I like to be knowledgeable so that I can be a better teacher for you guys. And so this book, I'm really excited to read. How to be an anti-racist. I just want to know more and have a broadened idea about what the world is and what it's like. Again, I just want to learn more. And so this book has a lot of great reviews, and I feel like it will definitely enlighten me and make me a better person and a better educator. This last book, last year I read a book of essays, and so I wanted to do a book of essays again. And so this one seemed kind of funny when I saw the title, because I definitely don't want to die poor. So I really wanted to get this guy's perspective. He actually has a novel that's called I Can't Date Jesus, which is why I choose Beyonce. And I haven't read that book, but this one got a lot of reviews, and I thought I would check it out. So here are my 6 books out of the 10. I didn't want to give you guys all 10 because why? But you guys just have to give me 3. So what you're going to do is click on this form. And once you get in there, again, it's going to give you the same instructions. You are going to fill out these columns 3 times. So book 1, give me the title, the author, give me a short description, and then what stood out to you about the book. And then, of course, you won't be able to go next until you fill it all out, and it'll have book 2, book 3, and then you will submit, okay? All right, that is how you will do that assignment. Now, Miss Ray, you're asking me to look up books. I don't know how to do that. Well, one way you can do it is going to my favorite place. I honestly do this in my free time. Miss Ray, what do you do in your free time? I look for books. I had to stop because I spent a lot of money on the 10 books. I was going to stop at 8, and then I saw How to Be an Anti-Racist and one other book, and so I had to buy them. And so I'm trying to stay off of Amazon because they are getting all of my money. So how do I look for books? Well, let's see. I could search for YA. YA stands for young adult. So anytime you're looking for books, you want YA, okay? So I could look for young adult novels, okay? And they have bestsellers, they have 2019, they have for girls, they have romance, they have LGBT. I'm just going to try bestsellers of 2019. So I'm going to scroll up. There goes my jam. That book was so good. I don't like any of these. I don't read any of these. So what if I look up African American YA novels? Okay, this book, A Song Below Water, is actually a book I am actually waiting on to come out. It doesn't come out till June 2nd, so I get a little time. What Mama Left Me looks pretty cool. Here's that Miles Morales. I've seen that before. Calling My Name. Okay. Dear Martin. Okay, I got some options, but I'm not really feeling it. So what I can do, what if I don't want African American, I want Latinx? And then I have I'm Not Your Perfect Mexican Daughter. I've read that. Okay. All right. This book I wanted to read. It's on my list, but not this summer. Okay, so what you can do, let's say I click on With the Fire on High. Elizabeth Acevedo is an amazing author. When you click on a book, it's going to give you other books that you might like. So, for instance, Monday's Not Coming. I read this book with my AP class. This book literally changed my life last summer, and it was amazing. So if you were not in my AP class, but you would like a book to read, Monday's Not Coming is the absolute best book ever in life. Okay. Internment, I actually started reading that book, but I didn't like it. So I gave up, which is normally not something I like to do, but it happens. Okay. This book right here actually comes out. When does this book come out? I don't think it's out yet. It's out already. I want to buy it. Help me. It just came out May 5th. Okay. I've been waiting on this book and I'm really going to try not to buy it, but I think I'm going to buy it when I'm done recording this video. Anyway, this book is supposed to be really good. It just came out. Elizabeth Acevedo is an amazing author. Yes. So good. So good. Okay. So this is how you look for books. You get to see the cover, you get to see the title, you see the author. And when I need a short description, it's right here. This tells me everything that the book is about. Okay. Now, normally I don't pick books if they have a boring cover. You have to get me. I'm a cover girl. I love really vivid covers. Okay. So again, you'll go to Amazon and you'll just search books. Look at all these different books. Some of these are not even out yet, but they will be. Oh, so good. I love books. All right. Here's another book that looks pretty interesting. Okay, so there's tons of different books. There's boy books, there's girl books, there's science fiction. Even if I typed in Harry Potter and I wanted something like that, I could just click on Harry Potter and then I would get more books that are just like it. So Amazon is going to be your best bet. Okay, so again, let's recap. Your first assignment is to take a vote. Make a vote. Which book would you like to read this summer from the list that I've already provided to you? Easy 100. Then I want you to give me your own personal reading list. What books would you on your own, voluntarily, without a gun to your head, like to read? 3 books that you would choose from. Give me the title, author, a short description, and then what drew you to the book. It should be similar to what mine looks like, minus the picture, okay? Same format, all right? Notice the format. Notice I didn't just write one sentence. Notice my description actually tells you what the book is about, okay? So I'm hoping to get these back. These will be our last 2 assignments, giving you a free week next week. And then for those of you who are behind, you have next week to turn in any late work. Okay? So just keep that in mind. Hope you guys have a great week. Talk to you.